So, now that you have the tag team championships, what are the future plans for Gallus? I mean, obviously now with the situation of the world, it's very, difficult to, I guess, predict. But let's say, things started, opening up again and we're back to, everyday life as we knew it. Do you think Gallus wants to maybe, move over to NXT, capture those tag team championships? Maybe, Joe Coffey gets a shot at the NXT championship. Is there or were there plans set in place for Gallus to maybe move around, or maybe in the NXT UK scene? Were there any plans that have maybe now been compromised?
The Gallus firm have always had the plan of staying here and dominating NXT UK, and yeah, we're almost the longest reigning tag championships, but we've been saying that this is our kingdom, and a kingdom without gold is nothing, and we need to get a crown on the leader of the Gallus firm. And Joe Coffey is becoming more and more obsessed with having gold around his waist, especially when he looks at me and his brother holding tag championships, and we're like, there's 5 WWE champions, all from Scotland. So there's 5 and 5 million. And it probably eats Joe up that he's not one of those 5. He's in Gallus and he's as much a champion as the other 2 are. But in his mind, until he gets gold around his waist, the mission isn't complete. So Joe's actually been cutting a lot of weight. He's during quarantine, his training has increased, if you believe that or not.
Oh, wow.
He's been doing these quarantine workouts on his Instagram for everyone to follow along, but it's pushed him to have to do these bodyweight workouts every day, and he's getting leaner and fitter than I've ever seen. So there's a good chance that although he's had 2 opportunities for the NXT UK Championship, he's fought Pete Dunne at the first takeover, and he fought Walter at the second takeover, I think. So we might need to try and persuade Mr. Saint to give him another opportunity, but if not, the Jordan Devlin's just had the Cruiserweight Championship taken off him. Maybe that's something that Joe could be going for. And then you could see the Gallus firm standing with all titles in NXT UK. I did notice, obviously, that Imperium were feared. They shat it. Like, if they wanted to jump in a plane, they could have come over and challenged us for our tag titles or whatever they wanted to do, but they knew better. Stay over there, stay out of our way, and take something that you can't get from us. They couldn't beat us for our championships, so they had to settle for second best.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I mean, I would love. It would be good to go over to Florida, to go over to Full Sail, or the PC over there, and have a title versus title or champion versus champion, because we're not finished with Imperium, not by any means. Like, we've had a couple of wars with them so far. Ilya Dragunov was kind enough to step in and tag with us, and we made it 4-on-4. But even without him, the 3 of us are ready to go. I had my eye on Big Walter, and I was going to take him down and just chop him away at the knees, whatever we have to do. So I would love to get over to NXT, but I'm in no rush. The Gallus firm are in no rush, because NXT UK, we've spent the last 2 years trying to build it as our kingdom, and until that's stable, we're not going to leave. Like, as much we want to kind of look after and conquer and make this whole universe our kingdom, we don't want to move away before it can become what it can be, if you know what I mean. Like, we want to see it reach all new heights on the WWE network. We want it to be the most popular show on BT Sport. We want a bigger fan base. So I'm in no hurry to go anywhere. I want NXT UK. I've been there since day one, and I'm in no hurry to leave.
I mean, you were, I guess it might be fair to say that you were one of the 4 pioneering NXT UK superstars, along with Trent Seven, Tyler Bate, and Pete Dunne. So the 4 of you guys.
And Mandras, there's 5.
And, oh, right, yeah, Mandras as well.
Yeah.
So you guys, I guess, broke into the NXT UK scene. You've defined, I guess, what NXT UK means today. So you've elevated, I guess, the UK scene to a platform. Is there anyone that you have perhaps entangled with in the past in Scotland or ICW, wherever it may be, that has not made that transition into WWE that you'd like to see in NXT UK?
There's lots of talent in Scotland. Like, yeah, I was like when the first UK Championship got announced in 2017, and I was announced as the only Scottish guy. It made it seem as though there wasn't that much talent in Scotland to be used. I was just one of a possible 100. Like, there's loads of talent here, and I'm not just saying that because I've been here for the last 17 years, helping to build it all and working with all these guys. But there's two people that could walk straight into NXT UK tomorrow, and you wouldn't bat an eyelid. They just look as though they belong there. And it's a tag team known as Just Us. It's Stevie Xavier, former ICW World Champion, and BT Gunn, another former champion. In fact, he's done everything in ICW. And these guys, their work rate is second to none.
Mm-hmm.
They appeal to all kinds of fan bases. Like, family shows love them. The ICW over 18 crowds love them. When we go to the big shows and we do the Hydro, we do the SEC, these guys are probably some of the most exciting guys you'll see on the show. So BT Gunn and Stevie Xavier would fit in to NXT UK just like that. And I mean, I'm not going to say we'll give them a championship opportunity right away, but I could see them moving up the ranks in NXT UK very easily and coming to challenge the Gallus boys or the Gallus firm for the tag titles.